Hola, it's René. This time we are going to talk about the D7 visa. I'm now with Diana, the immigration lawyer.
Thank you, Renee. It is a pleasure to be here with you. So my name is Diana. I'm head of department of the immigration here in Portugal. I'm working at Lake City. In our department, we are working with all kind of visas and also with the residence permits to Portugal. And also with nationality, Portuguese nationality. So yeah, we have a great team, a big team that help our clients to work with the relocation, but also with the Portuguese nationality in Portugal.
So can you tell us about the D7 visa? Like what documents it needs and what requirement it needs?
The D7 is for the income for passive income. It means that you cannot apply for the D7 visa if you have an active income. Okay, for the salary, for example, you can apply if you earn some income for dividends, for rents that you have, for some house, okay, for some savings, pensions, but not for the salary. It's important to keep this information because now we have new rules with the new law.
Okay. So if I have passive income and at the same time I work with salary,
Yeah.
that is okay because
It's
I
okay.
have the passive income.
Yes, and you can apply for the D7.
What documents I need to prepare before I come to you?
So the first step will be to the clients give us powers to represent them in Portugal, and we will need a power of attorney for that. They need to sign the power of attorney before a notary, and then legalize this power of attorney. Okay, it could be this legalization could be with the apostille if the country is part of Hague Convention, or has to be before the Portuguese consulate and Minister of Foreign Affairs. Okay, we have two types of legalization, and it's very important that we have this document legalized to produce the legal effects in Portugal. With this power of attorney, we will need also the passport and proof of address with the date of issue less than 1 year, and we will need for the Portuguese bank account a proof of salary, of income that the client, it depends on the income that the client needs has, okay, but we will need these documents at the first moment to get the NIF, this is the Portuguese tax number, and also open the Portuguese bank account. After that, after the client has the Portuguese bank account open and valid, they can transfer the amount of the minimum of subsistence in Portugal. That will be 12 times the minimum salary in Portugal. And nowadays, for this year, the minimum salary is 705 euros. Next year, they will update this amount. We don't know yet, but for now, this is 705 euros plus 12 times, in the total of 8,460 euros for the main applicant. For the family members, in case of the spouse, will be 50% of this amount, and for the children 30% of this amount. So this is the first step, the documents, the initial documents that we need to start the process. After that, we will coordinate with the consulate the appointment, the documents that they will ask in specific. For it will depend on the consulate, okay? Could be more or less documents, and after that we will prepare also a list of documents with all the documents that we need for the specific case, okay? All the time we prepare a list of documents to guide the client. So the first step, list of documents to obtaining the Portuguese tax number and the opening the Portuguese bank account. Second step, list of documents to for the consulate, okay. Second step, the list of documents for the residence permit in Portugal. We will coordinate everything with the client. Actually, they just need to collect their personal documents, the civil documents and the personal documents, such as proof of employment or proof of the income. Everything regarding with the forms, with the organization of the documents, it's with us. We will prepare everything for the client.
So does the client need to come here in person?
No need. We can do all the first step in a distance if they send to us the original power of attorney and a certified copy of the passport and the proof of address and proof of employment or income. After the application on the at the consulate and the visa approval, they have 120 days to come to Portugal. Usually, in nowadays, our experience tell us that the consulate will be scheduled automatically the appointment here at the immigration department called CEF. If this happens, the client needs to come to go to the appointment schedule. If not, we will schedule the appointment to the client. So during the validity of the visa, they need to come to Portugal and apply here for the residence permit. So the consulate, after the appointment in the consulate, they have 60 days to decide. Okay, nowadays we are facing some problems, sometimes takes more time, but after the 60 day we will push them every day since we have an answer. Yeah. Here in Portugal, CEF have 90 days to decide. Our experience tell us that it depends on the delegations of the CEF, but more or less 2 months we have the residence card, the temporary residence card. Okay, they have 90 days to decide. This is the deadline that we have in the law, but according to my experience, could take less than this.
So when they come to Portugal, they have the appointment arranged by staff, and then how long will they get the card?
It is more or less, the CEF has 90 days to decide, and usually the cards take more or less 2 months to arrive.
Okay, so which means after I prepare all the documents, I send it to you, and then I need to wait for maximum 90 days to get the reply for if my application is successful or not.
It's important to keep this information that the first step will take more or less up to 8 months, okay? NIF and bank account, then consulate could take up to 8 months because the bank account needs to be validated for the compliance, for example, and could take more time than we expected, okay? After that, after the client has the visa to come to Portugal, and after the appointment here in Portugal, more or less 2 months, they have the residence card.
Okay. Before they got the residence card, but they are here already, can they work during these 3
Yes.
months?
They can work. A visa valid to be in Portugal, so they can start to do their lives here.
So does the family need to apply at the same time, or they can apply 1 or 2 years later?
Yes, could apply later, okay, directly here at the SEF. If they want, they can apply together at the same time, but if not, can apply later.
Does it has any requirement like how long the marriage already?
No, if the couple are married, no need to be some time of marriage, okay? Only for the civil partnership. For that, they need to prove that they are together for more than 2 years, okay? With some rental agreements, some bank accounts together. So every document will be valid to prove, okay, that they are together for more than 2 years.
So if they stay more than 183 days here, become the tax residents,
Yes.
and apply for the NHL,
Yes.
the income from outside Portugal is not count, right?
It depends. In general, yes, but we have to analyze each income, okay? Because we have different regimes for each income. In general, yes, from dividends, for example, don't need to pay taxes here. For the salary, it depends if the client receive here or not. So, and also depend of the double taxation conventions with another countries.
Okay. When they renew the permit, what documents do they need?
They need the same documents that they deliver in the first moment. So passport, criminal record, proof of income, proof of address in Portugal, certificate of no debt before the tax authorities, everything that we deliver in the first moment, we need to deliver on the second moment, okay?
So do they need to apply online or go to the SEP again for the appointment?
Now, this is a tricky answer because in the services they informed me that now it's possible to renew online, but we don't know in the future. I don't know where is the application for the next 2 years. Okay, so it's better to keep the information that could change. Okay, this opportunity to apply online. Of course, I believe that they continue with these online renewals.
So after 5 years,
Yes.
when I apply for the citizenship, what kind of documents again I need to present?
Again, you need to present the same documents, of course updated, but you need to present the criminal record, the proof of staying here for more than 5 years, the Portuguese certificate, okay, and the passport and everything. So it changed a little bit because I think it's not all the documents, but the proof of address in Portugal, the certificate of Portuguese, the criminal record, we need to deliver for the authorities, and this process will take more or less 2 years to be approved.
Okay.
Okay.
So for the criminal record, is the Portugal criminal record or the hometown?
The Portuguese and the hometown as well.
Even though within the 5 years the client didn't go back to the hometown.
Yes, they can ask. Okay. Yes, they can ask.
Okay, how about for the kids? If they need to go to the school, do they need to pay for it?
It depends. If they will go to the public school, no. If they want to go to the private school, yes. And here in kindergarten and I think it's primary school, yes, the first 4 years, the lessons will be in Portuguese if they will go to the public school. Okay, if you want to go, if you want that your children go to the private school, learn in English or have all the lessons in English or French or Spanish, they need to apply for a private school.
So it's from kindergarten to university, right? If they go to the public school, they don't need to pay for it.
No. Only for the university. Okay. On university we have an annual fee.
For the medical, can the client go to a private doctor or hospital and then claim the national health?
Yes.
Right?
So when they actually this is an improve in our law. At the moment of the consulate, they can ask for the health system here, the card of health system, Portuguese health system. So it's possible to go to the public hospitals, public central medical, okay, with a fee very slow. They can go and have to access all the public health system. We have this in our package. We have this service. We assist the clients to get this health number. Okay, so we can assist our clients with this as well.
So by now, I guess you have a better understanding of the D7 visa. If you still have any questions, just leave your message here and I will try to answer it. If I don't know how to answer it, I will find a lawyer to answer it for you. Please subscribe to my channel for more information about Portugal. Thank you. Obrigado.